This is East A Street. Going to be entering the house. This is before the renovation begins. First thing we're going to do is demo the interior of the house, and then begin the work on the foundation. If you enter the house, you notice the transom above. That'll be raised, the top of the ceiling. The bathroom that is behind this door will be demoed and will be the future hallway entering the home. To the left is the parlor area. We'll have exact measurements online, what the size. The closet, which you see now, will be removed shortly. Will all be taken on the way up. The transoms will remain, as will the door. Windows you see will remain intact, and they'll make up the parlor, which will be the main living area of the house. This room, to the right of the entrance, as you can tell, it's a dining area. It too has a closet which will be removed. The high windows will stay intact, and the room will be expanded by the removal of the closet. The fireplace, of course, will stay intact. It's not operational, it's mostly decorative, and it'll stay that way. The room we're entering now is going to be the laundry area and butler's pantry. Window will stay intact. Closets, of course, will be removed. The door that we're beginning to see right now that goes to the dining area will be closed up. So the dining area will be just strictly for privacy's sake. Turning around, you're seeing the bathroom that I referred to as we enter the house. That is right behind the entryway, which of course is going to be removed. Very small sink, a shower that's got a few visitors staying in it, hornet's nest that I've encountered a few times while being down here, and then some really beautiful flooring. House is built in the very early part of last century, actually 1898, so it's in 1905, so it's 103 years old. As we go out of that area, we enter the kitchen area. All the flooring is going to be kept, I failed to mention earlier, throughout the house. Window will be moved. The sink will be taken up. You see the contractor Johnny's plans and drink. And then also we've got what is currently a hot water heater. That's going to be removed. We're going to be doing a tankless water heater in the back of the house downstairs, which is much more energy efficient. And this complete area, this wall is going to be knocked down. There'll be a refrigerator inset in there. It'll be the entrance to the butler's pantry and the utility room, as I mentioned before. And then later plans are for an expansion, the back of the kitchen, which is going to be an additional living area. But right now it's not in the budget. Have a roof leak, as you can see here, in this next room, which is where the kitchen is going to also be expanded to. This is formerly, we think, through some research, the back porch of the house, but it was enclosed and turned into a triplex, which is what its current condition was when we bought it. Very old ceiling fan, and then some bad rot, as you can tell, that causes a leak. And this is going to be changed. This wall that you see, it's going to be 2 French doors that we currently see, and then these 2 windows, one of which is boarded up so you can't see it really well, are going to remain. So we're going to have a lot of light with some windows above it. This also looks into the backyard, which is approximately 1/4 acre in downtown East Austin, just right off the highway. This is a kitchen also. This house is formerly a triplex, and this is the kitchen on the B side. Once again, it's going to be torn out. The windows will continue on here, just past the kitchen island, where I'm standing right now. This whole room will be gutted, and will mostly occupy the windows, and then the closet to the master bedroom, which we're going to go into now, will be expanded into here so that can have a lot of closet space. As we turn, we start to see the transoms, which are on the eastern part of the home. The door to the parlor, and some old cabinetry. And this room, in the future, it would also be expanded down to the basement, which we have downstairs, which we'll take a look at later. And there'll be some stairs from this room going down to the basement. Once again, we're going to keep all the flooring here. Going to get rid of all the old closets that you see that they made way back when. That go all the way up. And these ceilings are 11.5 feet. This room won't change much. This will be the master bedroom. The flooring is going to be redone. Windows are going to stay the same. And once again, we have the beginning of what are 4 transoms in a row. So this is a hallway. This is the bathroom, and as you can tell, there's considerable rot. The floor is extremely rotted, so I won't step in there too far. But underneath of the house, you're going to see a lot of rot in the basement, and this is a floor that it supports, or I should say doesn't support. We've got a really small little basin. It's going to be replaced, of course. The mirror, lights will all be taken up. This bathroom will be completely demolished, built back again. And then, as you can tell, this is an old-time shower from many years ago. And that is the bathroom, which is going to be expanded 1.5 feet once the home's completed. And we will enter the second bedroom, which is going to serve as a study/bathroom for a while. As you can tell, there is window AC in here that's going to be replaced. Of course, it's central heat and central air. Rather large room with a closet, once again, is going to be removed. Big window. The hallway, and then there's a door and a transom above. The door will be removed, and a window is going to be replaced in that spot. So you'll have lots of light in this room. For those of you who don't know what transoms are, they were something that were built before the advent of air conditioning to allow the homes to air out. So that is an open transom that you see there, and those will all be kept intact. So make our way back outside. We're going to look at some of the comparative homes in the neighborhood. This is a historic neighborhood, as I said, built in the early 1900s. A couple of examples of homes across the street that haven't been turned. We have. To our left, however, is a home on the corner that has been remodeled completely, and as you can tell, has been pretty extensive. This neighbor also purchased a lot next door and has a playground for his children. As we pan around, we come back to the house. We see a house in the corner, which I could probably get a better view of, which has been completely remodeled. And then we have a house to the left of it, which is a modern home. It has been torn down and has become the custom in and around Austin and very many cities in this country, and has built a modern home. Next door, we also have a 6,000 square foot home, which is pretty large and been completely renovated, and was formerly a house of ill repute. Still longer that way now. And then we have some others as we make our way down Robertson Hill, which is what this neighborhood subdivision is called. It's Robertson Hill, old classic neighborhood, one of the first in Austin. And we'll keep you updated as we update the house. Thank you.